All right, we good to go now? All right, you can lurk, universe, if you want to lurk. That's all good. Conserve your phone battery. Sure, you're gonna need it. So, this is my second time opening this game. We did it last Wednesday on Twitch. If you want to watch that VOD, it's available on my Twitch. And everybody seemed to like it, so I guess we're doing it again. So hello anybody visiting. I see I might have somebody on YouTube, and I've got Universe Guy on Twitch. Hope you guys are having a good evening, morning, whatever it is, wherever you are. Go ahead. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I was about to be like, my save data's gone. What is with the... What's the difference here? Auto. Quick. I'm assuming it'd be the last one that's been made, right? It's really weird. It's like that. Oh, because this says Chapter 2. This is Chapter 2. Oh, Jesus. What? It's like, in the save slots, there isn't actually anything. So this is auto. Quick. I'm pretty sure I did a quick save before I shut down. This is at 109. I would assume this is a 110. We're gonna select this one and hope for the best. Hey, Jess. Oh, I'm supposed to do voices again. I already forgot all the voices that I made the first time. Shit. Hey, Chief, more bad news? Not quite, unless you count Riza still missing as bad news, but that's kind of why I'm here. Well, what is it? Just some good old-fashioned police work, and we're counting on your help, again. I'm not really in the mood to look at corpses today. Sure, sign me up. It's not like I have anything better to do, except go on dates. Sure. Great. We obtained a list of places Riza visited in the days before he vanished. We'll check those out, maybe find a lead, and you might help us understand his motivations or give us some context to his actions. I can certainly try. I'm sure you'll do a great job. That is reassuring. Are you ready to go? Sure, let's go. No, I want to have some more of that salty milk from the fridge. There's a couple of places we can check out. Let's see where we should go first. Sorry, I'm moving the mic closer to me. It's half of this game is literally you guys just listening to me make stupid voices, so... Oh, and I forgot to show it yesterday. Here's my new keyboard! Spin! Yeah, it's wireless and pretty rainbow. Matches my computer. I'm happy with it. Let's see where we should go from. Okay. While Bryce focused on his list, I saw someone approach out of the corner of my eye. A closer look revealed it was Sebastian, waving his arm in an attempt to get our attention as he ran towards us, his face grave. There you are, Chief. I was looking for you. What are you doing here? Don't tell me there's another dead person. Wait, wouldn't they not say person? I mean, okay. Linguistics in this game. Sorry, Chief, there is. Damn, guess it's gonna be one of those days. Looks that way. Someone else can take care of that today, though. We've got other plans. Shouldn't that be your, priority? Or how often is murder happening in Dragon World? Maybe it's just, if he's like, it's one of those days, maybe people are just getting murdered constantly? I don't know. Oh, boy. You'll need to sign off on a few things, at least. I know. We'll get to the crime scene and sign a few forms, and then we're out. Wait, did I just notice that the text bar at the bottom has a scale, gradient to it? Is that something that's happening? Is that just me? When we arrived at the scene, I saw the poor victim next to one of the houses. The obligatory sheet that was draped over him provided a modicum of discretion, but nothing to hide the crime that had occurred. Alright, give me the story. It's an interesting one, that's for sure. The wounds match those of the last victim, so a similar, if not identical, murder weapon is likely. The victim, maintenance person for this area, and the electricity is out. Power goes out, maintenance guy shows up and is killed before he can fix the problem. At least that's my theory. Bait. So the power for the whole block is still out? That is correct. We should get that fixed as soon as possible. We don't need civilians showing up around here complaining about sitting in the dark. Good point. Bryce's snout wrinkled with distaste as he glanced over Sebastian's shoulder. Damn, not again. What is it? Oh my god, he's the murderer. Maverick's the murderer. I'm saying it. Maverick is the murderer. He shows up every time at the crime scene. What are you doing here, Maverick? Second victim, huh? This is an official investigation, so you better not cross the police line. Shunned by my own colleagues. This is ridiculous. You know how it is. Rules are rules. And without rules, murders like this one would be allowed to happen and go unpunished. Shh. Have your fun without me, then. Pew. Pew. What do you think he wanted here, Chief? That one's easy. To do his own investigation, just like he said he would. I shouldn't be surprised he showed up, but I guess we're lucky he arrived before he did. Sorry. Dyslexia. I agree. We better check out that power outage now. Because we're electricians. A part-time cop, part-time electrician. Of course, I think the door to the maintenance room is right around here. Maybe I wanted to see the dead body. I don't get to see the dead body this time? You got your flashlight, Seb? Wait, does anyone actually say Seb, short for Sebastian? Is that a thing? Always, Chief. It'd be funny if he just started glowing. You should go first, then. I don't have my stuff here. Besides, putting on that head mount is such a hassle. I remember, you complain about that every time it comes up. There, that should do the trick. I was like, is it following my mouse? No, it's not. You just stay behind me, Jess, alright? Okay. Yeah, I hate stairs, especially those made for smaller dragons like you. Trust me, having it the other way around isn't too great either. AC actually auto-completed it. Really? That's so weird. I've never heard of anyone. Actually, I don't honestly think I've met anybody named Sebastian, so... Oh, shit. Now I know how to save. I don't mind stairs that much. I can see why. Your legs have more articulation than even mine, especially the knees. Out of us three, I think Bryce is the worst right now. Yeah, why do they even have stairs if dragons? It's like humans constructed the world and just put them in it, and they're just forced to deal with it. Damn you and articulated knees. This kind of reminds me when we found the underground base or whatever it was. Remember, Chief? How could I not? It wasn't that long ago. Underground base? Yeah, the portal wasn't the only piece of ancient technology we found. There was also this whole lab near it. Seemed to have some high-tech stuff in there. At least that place didn't have as many stairs. Wait, so you not only found that portal, but a whole facility along with it? Yes, but we're not sure how much the two are actually related. Cops are dumb. I'm just putting it out there, cops are dumb. We spent all that time studying the portal and barely got anywhere with it. This stuff is just beyond what we know. Here we are. It's a door, and it's ajar. When is a door not a door? When it's ajar! I'm sorry. One of my favorite puns. So what exactly are we looking for? Whatever's causing the power outage. If we don't find the cause, we should at least be able to get the backup running. What are they even inside right now? It's supposed to be an apartment complex? I don't know. I'm not paying attention to what's happening. Looks like the generator is gone? Mystery solved. The sound of creaky metal penetrated the stillness of the room. was scared. I looked above toward the source of the noise as it grew louder, and in the next instant I was pushed sideways and fell to the ground, just barely avoiding the giant light fixture that fell from the ceiling and shattered into countless pieces alongside me. Jessel, you're all right? The next thing I saw was a hooded figure standing above me, barely visible against the darkness that permeated the room. That's a person. Those are people feet. He's wearing a person mask. The figure crouched next to me, its mask covering right in front of my face. Merely a whisper reached my ears when it spoke. Be careful, Jess. And the figure dashed towards the stairs. Where are you going? That's not me. Don't move. He's going up the stairs. I'm on it. I think he just... I didn't see that chair coming. Can't see a damn thing in here. Here, Chief. I hate these stupid stairs. You're blocking the way. Just go around me. There's no room. You're as wide as the stairs are. I can't help it. Oh my god. Damn it, we'll never catch him now. Oh my god, this is so funny. By the time we found our way back up, the mysterious figure was nowhere to be found. We had a long search ahead of us, so with a start like that, there might be no end to it. We have to take our chances as long as we can, still can. Except the chance is growing smaller and smaller. We wait for the team to arrive. What even happened down there? Right, Jess. Tell us everything as much detail as you can. There wasn't much to it. I heard a noise. I looked up. Light fixture came down. Then someone pushed me. You mean Riza? I guess so. What do you mean? You didn't see him? Whoever it was wearing a mask. Bloody well can't be someone else, so let's not kid ourselves here. Unless another person came through the portal. Just saying. Could have happened. You don't know. Why would he wear the whole getup, though? He didn't want to be recognized? That's a bad excuse for only two humans here. Or there's not just two humans here. This whole thing doesn't make any sense. Let's take a step back and look at the bigger picture. Your earlier theory about what happened was pretty sound, Sebastian. Let's go with that and add the bit about the generator being stolen. So now the question is, who has a motive for stealing a generator? Does Riza have a generator? I have no idea. Riza. Right, who else would need to steal a generator when those who live here could either buy or simply request for one? Maybe they don't have any money. Not to mention, Riza was the one who arranged the diplomatic trade for the generators in the first place. I can't deny the fact that your generators are pretty important to us, but resorting to murder? We all saw the human figure running away. Maybe it was a dragon in disguise. Judging by the person's mannerism, posture, speed, I'd say no. None of our kind moves like that. Why would he remain there if he was the one who stole it? The generator was already gone when we got here, and the person in question wasn't carrying it either. Perhaps this is the case the criminal has returned to the crime scene. For this kind of crime, I'd say no, but who knows? Maybe our rules just don't apply anymore. What do you mean? No offense, but ever since these two humans arrived, there's been a lot of strange things going on. This place used to be a quiet town. You're starting to sound like Maverick. Honestly, things are looking great for him right now. Still our top priority to find him, but after what we've seen here today, I'm not sure what will happen when we do. I just don't want to give any false hope, you know? I see. Maybe we should just focus on finding him and point fingers later? Agreed. Police team will be here any minute now. You don't have to get involved with the search, but that doesn't mean you can't help us. What do you want me to do? We still have a list of places we're going to check out, remember? We can't go now. Search takes priority. Of course, we'll still check out those places after we're done here, but if you go on your own, you can speed up the process. You can even find a lead for us. Who knows? Sure. Great. Here's a list. Considering your status, you shouldn't have any trouble in these places, but if anything happens, call me and I'll check up on you later. Wait a minute, you mean I'm going all by myself? Okay. If there's a murderer killing people, shouldn't I not be going for myself, especially because I'm not even qualified. I'm a scientist. I'm not a police officer. You know what I'm saying? You'll be fine. If you die, what do I care? You're just another human to me. Aren't you worried I'll do something fishy? I mean, isn't that why Riza and I were assigned police escorts in the first place? The policy was mostly Maverick's fault, and he's out of the picture. With my authority as chief, I say you go alone. Yeah, look, there's totally the text bar is a scale pattern. I never noticed that until today. I already know where you're going, and besides, I trust you. If you were in cahoots with Riza, you would have run off with him when you had the chance. Good point. Unless I'm playing the long game. Ah, I see the team approaching. Guess you should get going. Alright, I'll see you later then. Good luck. And Godspeed. JK, we don't believe in God. Shoot. Alright. It was a relief to leave a crime scene. Consider all that happened. When I reached into my pocket to take a look at the list, however, something unexpected. It was a small piece of paper with the word Tatsu written on it. How did it get there? Well, masked man put a note in my pocket. My earlier encounter with the masked person was the only time today someone was close enough to smuggle something in my pocket. I figured if someone like Bryce or do something like that, definitely wouldn't notice. Yeah, dragon claw just in your pants. As for Tatsu, the only thing I could think of was Tatsu Park, which I had come across when I was... when I went to the police station the other day. Even if the park was a place the mysterious paper referred to, I didn't know if it was actually a good idea to visit. The masked person may have saved me from the falling light fixture, but if it was Riza, it would mean following someone who was also the prime suspect of 2 murders. Is that like an art error? Why is there a checkered pattern in the bottom left of the screen? It's not just me, I see it on the OBS, okay. I'd also consider a list of places Riza had been to. A local grocery store, the production facility he had visited, and library were the 3 places closest to here. Excuse me, God. Certainly was going to be a busy day, and I knew I wouldn't have the time to visit all of them. Alright. Anybody out there have a recommendation? Where should I go? I kind of just want to go straight to the Tatsu Park. That'll move the story along the fastest, probably. Any feedback from the audience? 5, 4, 3, 2. Tatsu Park. I'm just gonna skip the list the cop gave me completely, and I'm just gonna do this thing. Tatsu Park, here I am. I don't know what I'm even looking for, though. Read the sign. The park is dedicated to a creator whom we own our sentience and existence. I guess they believe in a god. Okay. As their duty, remember, this place honors them with every day with its beauty and grants a piece of recreation and contemplation to all of us. The map. Park is bigger than I thought. I could go north towards Tatsu Avenue. It's a nice spot to look at the landscape or South Political District. Where should I go? Shrubbery. Yeah, this totally won't strange or suspicious. Here we go. I found some dirt. There doesn't seem to be anything else. Not the right kind of dirt. You found a handful of dirt. Oh my god, the achievement. Da na 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 na. Sorry. Search the pavilion. You never know what you'll find around a pavilion. Let's do it. Better if they said it was a gazebo and they could have put that D&D gazebo joke in there. I found something. It's a round, smooth orb about the size of a bowling ball. Wait a minute. I recognize this. Looks like something I saw in the books the other day. That little thingy? Yeah, X-Men sphere. What the hell is it? Okay, stop searching the park. I don't think I'll find anything else here. Got more time left. Where should I go? Let's go to the production facility. Risa was literally here at some point. Maybe I should ask Anna. The D&D gazebo story is like 30... Is it really 30 years old now? Holy shit, I feel old. Time to pick up Anna. Hello? But wait, that was full palm smacking the door. Anybody here? Who is this? And why do they look like Mewtwo? Can I help you? I was just looking for Anna. This is her lab, right? Why don't you ever get any why Why don't I ever get any recognition? This is my lab as much as it's hers. Either way, Anna's not here. Would that be all? Since you work here, maybe you can help me instead. Oh, of course. Your precious Anna isn't here. She'll have to settle for me. I see how it is. Whoa, dude. That's not what I meant. Of course, of course. Let's get this over with. You can start by telling me who you are. Here's the short version. My name is Damien. I work in this facility, and I'm fortunate enough to live the nightmare of having to deal with Anna on a daily basis. Nice to meet you. Shots fired. Nice to meet you, too. And you are? You don't know who I am? Of course I know who you are, but your assumption validated the point I was going to make. You see, this whole thing about you coming here has been blown out of proportion, like it's some huge event that everyone should be celebrating. Newsflash. Not everyone cares. Once both of you are gone, life will return to normal and we can go back to all what we actually should be doing. I imagine a lot of it has to do with this human mist you have. I can only reiterate, not everyone cares. No one gives a fuck. What exactly did you want again? Sure. Do you know anything about Reese's visits to this facility? I've seen him a few times. He would come by and ask about the progress of the generators. Does he have arm spines? Is that why the clothes is coming out so far? Because it looks weird. There was this one time when Anna told him she'd have news, but when he came over, she just wanted to run some tests on him. Did he go through with it? No, he wanted some compensation, I suppose. Nothing she could offer satisfied him, however, and that was that. How long have you known Anna? Oh, wait, I clicked the wrong one. Oh, cancer research. She thinks she can cure it, but she's out of her mind. Is that such a bad thing? The way she does it, yes. She's wasting resources that be better spent on the projects with the actual chance of success. Oh my god, this dude's like, I don't give a shit about curing cancer. Why do you care about that? Maybe I want to find out what kind of person she is. You might have an idea. She's a bitch. I've known her far too long. Okay. Alright, that's fine. Told you should have held out for more. Thanks for your help. Yeah. Get the fuck out of my facility. Afternoon sun hung low in the sky, and I decided it was time to report my findings to police. Brief call to department. I was on my way to an appointment with Sebastian. Not sure my findings will help, but at least I have something. Look what we have here. I turned around and seen Maverick. His intense gaze confirmed that there's no one else his words could have been directed at. Even the civilians passing by in the background, I suddenly felt very alone. He's gonna kill me. What do you want from me? Answers. Then you will listen. Just tell me one thing. Why? What is your goal in all of this? Why even come here? No, that won't do. That's simply not true. You know, and I know it. I just don't get why you can't be honest with me, even when you know no one else is listening. What the fuck are you on about? You know I can't touch you. If I did, it'd be over for me. At least as long as I don't have any proof. In the end, what difference does it make if I know? No one is going to believe me anyway. Do you wish to kill me too, like Riza? I would never do such a thing. Is that so? Tell me why an ambassador needs such a dangerous tool in the first place. Person? Dragon. Dragon? I know you claim not have one of these things Riza injured me with, and you didn't have any when they searched you, but I guess it's way too late for safety precautions at this point. You could have hidden one anywhere. That damn hurt, you know. But even worse was that getting thrown aside by Bryce. I trust him, but after what happened, he doesn't trust me anymore. Now there's only you, the mythical, the special, the new. How much I wish I could make him see what I see. I could have saved the world with what I did that day, and it still wouldn't matter when no one believes me, just because I don't have any proof. But it won't stop until I find some. And when I do, I'm gonna be a damn hero. Wow, you gotta save your complex, don't you, buddy? And that was that. He was gone. On the way to police station, Maverick's words kept finding their way back into my mind. I couldn't decide how to feel about them. I wasn't even sure if it was worth mentioning to police, since all he did was make vague accusations. Wasn't anything substantial enough to be considered a threat. Sorry. However, his actions were growing more calculated and seemed very sure of himself. I wondered what this could amount to. But that wasn't the problem at hand. Problem is, I literally didn't find anything when I went out, because I was digging off. Oh boy. Hey, Jess. Hey, Sebastian. Thought you'd meet you at the front desk. What are we doing in Bryce's office? does have a nice office, doesn't he? And the chairs are comfy. Is that the only reason we're in here? Dragon gave a brief chuckle. Let's just say that any information pertaining to this case is important enough to warrant some privacy. I see. Will Bryce be here anytime soon? Nah, it's just you and me. Oh my god, is Sebastian about to hit on me? I don't think so. He's still outside looking for Riza. He's not the kind of person who gives up easily. Sounds like him. That's Bryce for you. Once he sets his mind on something, he sees it through to the end. That's why he's our chief. He gets things done. At this rate, doesn't like we'll find him today. He could be anywhere, long gone, beyond reach. What do you think? I don't think he's going anywhere. He can't flee to another place. No matter where he goes, he'll be recognized immediately. In the end, there's only way out this way we got in the portal. And he can't use that without someone noticing. Accurate. Very astute observation. I wonder what will happen to our trade agreement now, considering Reason's still missing, the murderers, and the stolen generator. Reason really is a murderer, then. Don't do that. What? Worry. You don't know what's at stake here. People are dead, Jess. Don't you think I know that? Reason may be our prime suspect, but he's also a missing person. For all we know, he could be a victim. Maybe someone is making him do this. My point is, we don't know the facts yet. What we do need to do is find him and find the murderer. We'll find Reason and go from there. We'll figure it out. Thanks, Sebastian. Anyway, you said you had some information for us, so what did you find? Nothing. I got this ball. Not sure if anything special about Anna wanting Reese's blood. I mean, she's a scientist, it's natural to be interested in something like that. Let's talk to her about it, though. Maybe she has some more details for us. Good work, Jess. Not much to go on, but something. I'll keep us busy, at least. In any case, thanks for your help. We really do appreciate it. You're welcome. That should be all then. Since Bryce still hasn't come back, I assume the search is still going on. I better get out there and help him. Guess it's going to be a long day. Can you find your way back to your apartment? No. I forgot how to get there. Help me. It'd be funny if there was, like, no help. Alright, see you later. Good luck. Finally, some free time. Whatever am I going to do? Oh, boy. Another clip? Don't you have better things to do, universe guy, than keep clipping? Clippy clip. Alright. I've already forgotten all these people. Is Remy the nerdy one? And Lorem's the letter delivery guy. Have I talked to him yet? Should I talk to... Or should I just have another date with Anna? Because the last one went so well. Oh boy. Universe guy, are other people watching? What should I do? I don't want to go investigate anymore, and that's what would happen if I went with Bryce. I could eat food. Food's nice. But I'm assuming I should be interacting with people, as this is a visual novel. Nothing? Nobody got nothing? Alright. More dates. Alright, Anna it is. Meet with Anna. I was just here. And just on time. Now, where is she? Hello? What's this? Looks like a message. Something came up last second. Wait for me. I shouldn't be too long. Anna. I guess at the last second is literal, meant in a literal sense here, or she could have just called me. Guess we're playing the waiting game then. This is a test. To see if I wait. Oh my god. Okay, it's been like an hour. My patience is slowly but surely running out. This is a test. This is a test. She wants to see if I wait. Wait. I've already waited this long, so I guess I can wait a little longer. Oh my god, it's nighttime. I'm not sure who has the world record for most patient person, but now I feel like I'm a contender. Accurate. Still no sign of her, though. I'm not waiting any longer. What the fuck? Trying to get in the lab. I'm gonna score myself some sweet lab equipment. That's the least she can do for making me wait. Or maybe I'll just wait inside. Staying around here is getting rather tedious. Pushing the door does nothing. Neither does pulling. It doesn't push, and it doesn't pull. Hey, what's this? On the door, the corner of envelope is sticking out. Take it. I'm in the corner, now holding the envelope in my hands. Well, I gotta pass the time somehow, right? Let's see. Dear Anna, appointments for next month. Treatment plan. Dr. Valdeo. Probably shouldn't be looking at this. Quickly put the letter back in the envelope and push it through the gap in the door. You looked at Anna's envelope. What are you looking at? What? Your secret love letters. Your beautiful door. Where have you been all this time? Reading comprehension must be not be your strong suit because my note clearly said I'd be back soon. Bitch, it's been hours. Note to self, the word soon now refers to a time span of over 2 hours when waiting for a scheduled appointment. Has it really been that long? It certainly didn't feel like it. Alright, sorry for making you wait. You better be. Let's just go. I guess you missed our movie. Oh, we were supposed to go into a movie? Is that what was happening? I forgot. Can't we see late screening or something? That was late screening. The theater's closed now. Maybe we should reschedule. That won't work, at least not for me. Today was the only day I could leave early. Bitch, you didn't leave early! I won't have another chance anytime soon. So what do we do now? Maybe the coffee place is still open? I don't know. Guess it's better than nothing. This wasn't like... Or is this her way to just be like, come back to my place? That's just peachy. Why do you keep working so late anyway? Because what I'm doing is important. I understand when I see things through completion. How long have you been working on the current project? Not long enough to finish it. So, she's working on cancer treatment? What the fuck does she need person blood for? We haven't solved cancer. That's not good. You're gonna burn yourself out. So what? Is your work really worth jeopardizing your health over? You're not going to help anyone if you're dead. If I don't finish this, no one else will. No one else can. Besides, I was only late today because I got your stupid blood work ready. You have the test results? And it came back gay. Definitely. Okay, how much you know about genetics? Alright, suddenly repo genetic opera playing in my head. I'm infected by my genetics. Okay. A little bit, I guess. Don't worry, I'll put into words that are easy for you to understand. She thinks I'm so dumb. To start off, I found that on average, about 90% of your genes are homologous to our species' genes. What? It may seem like a lot, but put in perspective, about 50% of your DNA is also shared with fruit. Oh yeah, that is right. We have a lot in common with bananas. Did you all know? Bananas. We're bananas. To further elaborate, you and your human neighbor back home are probably around 99.9% genetically similar. If you compare the various sentient species we have here to each other, they would be around 95 to 90%, 97% similar. As for what exactly all of this tells us, although a match of 90 sounds like a lot, it's not as much as you might think. Still, for two beings from a different world altogether, that's quite remarkable. Why is she blushing? Beyond DNA, the biggest similarity between us is within the brain structure, but that's not surprising considering our high-level cognitive abilities. Why is she blushing at this? That'll surprise Maverick. What do you mean? He doesn't seem like humans very much. I'm sure he'll be displeased to know how similar we are. Oh, he doesn't like anyone, really. He's just like me in that way. Oh, you don't like anyone? Yeah, you two make a great couple. You're a little late for that. I'm already his ex-girlfriend. Oh! No! Okay, that's a red flag. Red flag. Red flag. Guys, it's a red flag. She dated that dude. No, we need to leave. Really? How did that go? Not how you might think. It actually went pretty well, for a while at least. Holy shit. But in the end, we both got too absorbed in a job until we realized we had drifted apart too much and agreed to be better. Just broke up. Her true love is with science. Yes, Advent 1. I think you're very much accurate. How's it going? I still respect him for the work he does. I mean, we even used to solve crime together. I'd be in the lab running tests and he'd be on the field chasing after perps. Those were good times. What is this? A CSI Las Vegas? Or which one was it where the head scientist guy fell in love with one of the lab techs? I can't remember. Oh boy. I guess nowadays he chases after me. Speaking of red flags, it's your second date and you suggested she make a couple. Someone else immediately follow up with it. I guess not. Isn't that what normally happens? People just talk about their ex? What? I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't say that, but if you know him, maybe you can help me out. Oh my god. Certainly can't help you if you don't tell me what's going on. Okay, but this is just between us, alright? Sure, whatever. Maverick is convinced that I'm the accomplice of a crime. He made a point to tell me that he was searching for proof to legally arrest me, or worse. Oh, I wouldn't worry about that. Really? It's nothing. He can't find any proof that doesn't exist. Still, it doesn't feel nice to be threatened and stalked, especially by someone like him. That's just him. He gets way too into it once he sets his sight on something. I noticed. It's his job. What do you expect? I wish he'd just leave me alone. He wasn't always like this, you know. A couple years ago, he was assigned to this one case. Flashback. Oh yeah, look at that dog tag necklace. Advent, have you played this game before? He was still relatively new on the force, young and eager to help. Then reality came crashing down on him. There was a serial killer who shook up the whole town. The victims were apparently eaten. Jesus! We later found that the killer's actions were the result of a degenerative disease which brought his feral nature to the foreground. At that point, he was just a wild animal, turned a cannibal that hunted under the shadow of night. Everyone in town was up in arms, terrified they'd be next. The police did everything they could. A curfew was instated and patrols guarded the streets at night. They found him munching on his 5th victim. Jesus Christ. Yeah? How many endings are there? How many people can you hook up with? Poor little Maverick was not prepared for what he would find. Stand back, Maverick. I'll handle this. Miles? It was his brother. God. Step away from the body, Miles. Miles couldn't comprehend their words, only saw 2 rivals who wanted to take away his prey. And he wasn't about to just let it go without a fight. He looks exactly the same. Miles raised his head from the kill, blood dripping from his maw. The officer's breaths were smoldered by the deathly stillness of the night. Smothered by the deathly stillness of the night. Fangs bared, the feral dragon snarled and stood strong in front of his meal, prepared to protect it from the 2 who intruded upon his territory. Whatever this is, Miles, it's over. Don't make it worse now. Oh, is that what his scar's from? Cool. Say there are quite a few endings. Who's your favorite dragon? Who's your dragon crush? In an instant, Miles was behind Bryce. They clashed in a flurry of teeth and claws. Miles had the advantage with the small frame and quick movements, and Bryce could not get a clear hit. It all happened so fast, and Maverick didn't know what to do. He rolled on the ground, and Bryce ended up on his back, as helpless as a turtle. Miles pinned him and clamped his jaws on his neck. Bryce's claws were the only thing preventing Miles from biting down, and they were slipping, slick with blood and quivering with fatigue as he tried to push him off. For a brief moment, Bryce thought he'd meet his end when the jaws suddenly relaxed and he was able to dislodge them. Maverick had killed his brother. When he looked up, he saw Maverick had managed to get Miles from behind. He bit through his brother's neck from above. Jesus. Blood flowed down Maverick's jaws and over Miles' lifeless body. Bryce had been saved, but the young dragon wore a wide-eyed, empty stare. Jesus. You like Bryce? Okay. Maverick blamed himself for not taking better care of his brother. He knew Miles had problems with taking medication, but he wished he would have done more to help him. Medication was the right one, by the way. Maverick takes solace in the fact he was able to save Bryce, but he's never been the same since that incident. Now he scrutinizes everyone and everything. I'm not sure how that's supposed to help me. It doesn't, but now you know why he is how he is. It's not usual for him to act like this, so you might have to wait it out. Anyway, let's get back to your test results. Since you were so interested, did you want a copy of them? Yeah, I'd appreciate that. No problem. I heard you also wanted Riza's blood. Of course, I invited him over too, but that was before you arrived here. And I thought what we had was special. Oh, it is. Riza was too stuck up to agree anything. You wouldn't even participate in an exhilarating round of trivia board games? And not even that, can you believe it? She fucking hated that so much. I can almost see the sarcasm dripping from your mouth. Still, it's kind of a shame. It would have been interesting to compare your blood to his. What a shame indeed. Let's just enjoy a romantic date in the back alley of a coffee shop. Oh yeah, I love back alley dates. Of course. Unless you want to take this someplace else. Oh! What, you don't like hanging out in dirty back alleys? I'd rather be someplace less dirty. I guess that's a valid point. We could always go back to your lab. And have you hanging around sensitive lab equipment? Denied. Hey, back alley dates usually have a happy ending. Gross. I'm getting kind of hungry. I figured we'd be having a meal on our quote-unquote date. What? Can't you go if you ever have any stuff to your face? I could offer you a handful of dirt if that's to your taste. Just wow, she's such a bitch. I already have a handful of dirt. I already have my own dirt. Oh, really? What kind of dirt would that be? Oh, the fight us governmentally funded dirt from Tattoo Park. Your filthy back alley stuff has nothing on this. You win this round. Either way, a side dish would be nice. I know this one place that never closes. Let's go there. I'm not gonna make the joke that just came to my head. I'm not gonna make it. Ah, shit. Ah, yes, I did. Wink. After several minutes of walking, Anna led me to the outskirts of town. We arrived at a farmhouse. On one side, fields stretched towards the horizon. The other were lush green hills and fenced population of animals. Oh my god, is she just gonna kill some shit? What kind of restaurant is this supposed to be? Self-serve. Oh my god. You're a bad girl, Anna. I know. How well can you hunt? I don't even... Me? If I even knew how. It's not like I have any equipment here. Equipment? What a sissy. You've got hands and teeth, what more do you need? Oh my god, I'm a person. A long-range weapon, maybe? Like fire? I suppose even you can make use of that. Alright, since I'm apparently the only one capable of acquiring food, I'll be right back. And I walked over a fenced enclosure of animals around you as sheep. She crouched and squeezed herself through the bars, after which I lost sight of her. Waiting game 2.0. Start. It took only a couple minutes for her return, dragging one of the animals behind her with now bloody jaws and hands. Jesus! She's covered in blood. Dinner's ready! What kind of animal is this? It's called a mouflon. Is that a Pokemon? Anyway, do you have a part you'd prefer? See how nice I am? I'm even letting you choose first. Is this common for the dragons just go murder somebody else's livestock? Imagine it's like some sheep herder dragon going and it's like, you know, wolves are normally risk, but it's literally just another dragon and they're like, Steve, get off my yard. I know you've been killing my sheep. Get the fuck out of my yard. What the fuck is an offal? Romp. No problem. Give me that ass. Using one of her claws, she skinned the dead mouflon and divided it into various pieces. Did you want your grilled or raw? I'm gonna die if you give it to me raw. Unless prepared properly, raw meat carries a significant risk of diseases for us. How inept can your species even be? You can't even hunt on your own. You need tools to help you at every step. I don't even have claws to cut things up. Not sure how you can even survive in the wild. Seriously, what god did you piss off to end up like that? Yeah, evolution. Yes, after millions of years of evolution, nature decided that we don't need those abilities anymore. Instead, we got very articulate hands and arms, and our upright stance. That lets us do many things. You've had worse? This is a good date. You've had worse? Okay, sir. What date are you talking about that's been worse? Because how many dates have you been on? Huh? Are you dissing me right now, bro? Are you dissing me? Who builds everything in your society? Who's responsible for delicate tasks like assembling electronics, manufacturing, cooking, and bartending? That's mostly us, the runners. We've got proper hands after all. Now compare your arms to mine. Ours are much longer and have way more mobility. Especially your fingers. They have an incredible amount of articulation. I don't... The difference between you and me is about as big as the difference between you and another of your species. Just imagine what we could do with our advantages. Oh, you think you can school me? Sure I can. Don't get cocky. We're overcome limitations of our individual species with all of our technology. We're smarter than you. Can I actually say more than you? Can you say the same? Well, you dated more people than me, so yeah, I guess. As long as the worst dates you've had weren't with me, I guess I don't care. We have technology back home that is far superior to yours. I'd love to see it, though we've already gathered plenty of information on your tech in the databases compared to containing the DNA. What will you do when we catch up? If you'll get there, we'll see. She opened her maw wide before a liquid was shot from both corners of her mouth and onto the ground below the parts of the mouflon she had prepared. After a few seconds, the liquid burst into flame, heating up her dinner. Oh, it's a liquid? That's a neat trick. Bet you wish you could do that, huh? That'd be wicked cool, right? It comes in handy. How does that work anyway? Did you ever burn your mouth? Not at all. They're actually two different components. Ah, see, that was a... Never mind, I'm not gonna get into it. Just me nerding out about the History Channel's fake documentaries. Not at all. There are actually two different components. They only catch on fire when a sufficient quantity of both is present. Interesting. Oh boy, slow pan. Oh yeah. I would just like to clarify this does not do it. Somebody finds that attractive, but it's not me. Flames weakened and grew smaller until they went out, revealing steamy, appetizing piece of meat. One component was lubricant, the other is... Whoa, stop! Stop. Stop it. Flames weakened and grew smaller until they went out, revealing steamy, appetizing pieces of meat. Help yourself. Grabbed meat, but dropped it as soon as I felt the heat on my fingertips. Dumbass. Ouch, that's still hot. Can't take a little heat, huh? That's too bad. Unaffected by its temperature, she took a piece in her hand, tore a chunk out of it with her teeth, and started chewing. Guess your scales are a good insulator. Evidently so. How does it taste? Just wonderful. Stolen goods always taste best. I can already picture the old farmer reduced to tears after he discovers one of his precious mouflons is gone. God, she's such... You are a wild one. Thanks, I could teach you a thing or two. I think it should be cool enough for your sensitive little fingers now. Carefully, I grabbed one of the pieces, which by now had indeed cooled down enough for me to not burn anymore, and took a bite. It was a little bland, I had to admit, but not bad for something that was alive less than an hour ago and prepared in the wild. How do you like your mouflon a la Anna? Not bad, I'd have to say, especially at that price. With the 5-finger discount? Oh wait, she don't have 5 fingers. I don't know how many fingers she got. How often you just go out and hunt on your own? Only when necessary, when I feel like it. All the time, then? I still go to fancy restaurants because I can afford it, but they don't mean much to me. For me, it's all about the experience, and one isn't necessarily better than the other. That's why she probably really did not like being at the sit-down restaurant. She just made you accomplice in theft. Yeah, she's... I'm gonna get busted by the cops. That was unusual but fun. I can see your point. This certainly isn't how I thought the evening would go, but it was pretty fun. Excuse me. Anyways, I'm stuffed. Me too. There's still plenty left over. What are we gonna do with it all? We can just leave it here. Hey, maybe the old farmer will help himself to it. How am I supposed to leave some for him? Yeah, you should pay him for cooking him such a nice meal. You should probably leave before that senile has-been wakes up from his evening nap. Yeah, let's go. Well, that was interesting. Wait a minute, I've got something for you. Here you go, your test results. Black on white. Thanks, but did you really need to spend all that extra time getting this done today? I just wanted to get over with when I had the chance. Get it over with? Maybe you should start thinking about not working so late on a regular basis. That might do you some good, Anna. Why do you think so? I'm just saying, if it usually gets as bad as it did today, that's not a good sign. I just didn't pay attention to the time, but I guess that's because I barely go out anyway, and I didn't even think about watching the clock. Okay, point taken. So what are you going to do? I'll think about it. You know, now that this day is officially over, if I don't work overtime every single day, I could fit you in for your end of the deal. Of course she didn't forget about that. I'll let you know the details, or just call me if I forget. Sure. Nothing is going on today. Guess I can do whatever. I don't want to read anymore. Still got... I can probably stream for like another half an hour at most. Alright. That's actually why she broke up with the other guy. He turned her in for killing farmers' animals. I'm a police officer. I can't do this. Get food? I should get food? Food! Remember that Dean had told me that cafe did deliveries as well, and not having anything better else to do, I figured to try it out. I made an order with a quick phone call and was long before the doorbell rang. Ding dong. Well, that was quick. Just having that Dean herself in the doorway, dripping wet with damp containers in her grip. Oh. Oh, she looks so sad. Oh, it's you again. I thought we were over this, but at least you didn't reduce me to my species anymore. I do remember your name, though. It was Jess, right? That's right. Here's your order. Sorry, it got a little wet, but it should still be okay. You're soaked. Why don't you come in? Thanks. I was just about to ask if I could stay a little while. This was actually my last delivery for the day, and I live on the other side of town. Of course, I couldn't let you fly back when it's this ugly outside. If you're right at home, I better eat this before it gets cold. I sat down at the table and started eating my food while Dean decided to take a seat opposite of myself. Do you like it? Yeah, it's actually quite good. Dragons have absolutely no boundaries. No, probably not. Do you have something similar where you're from? We do. As a matter of fact, it's almost scary how close it is to what you have back home. Really? Maybe we're all just a similar taste. Maybe there's more to it than that. What do you mean? Well, don't you trace origins back to humans in some way? I know what kind of reputation we have in our culture. That is true. Let me ask you this. Where do you think the portal you found came from? Who built it? Humans did it, of course. Exactly. If you believe humans had something to do with the artifact created who knows how many years ago, it wouldn't be a stretch to think they could have also influenced you in other ways. Even something as simple as this dish? I like that idea. So what do you do when you're not working in the restaurant? Do you have a family? Most of the time I take care of my kids. Oh, she has kids? Oh, nice. How many children do you have? Oh, they aren't really my children per se. I just take care of them. You're more of a foster parent then? Not quite. These are orphan children I'm talking about. I just volunteered to spend some time with them, so I'm really more a babysitter and teacher all in one. Okay, I'm sorry, but this is the nicest dragon in the whole fucking game. She's the nicest one. I think that's why everyone likes her. I saw more fan art for her than anybody else when I was looking. I can't really take them and take care of them 24/7 like a proper parent would. I'd love to, but I work far too much to be a single parent. Boring? You know... Well, you like the bad girl Anna more than the, like, literally fantastic person Nadine. Because the amount of time I spend in the restaurant, I don't think the kids would be any better off, so I just help out wherever I can. That's very nice of you. Yeah, you like bad girl Anna? Oh my god. Thanks. These kids already didn't get enough. A very good hand in life. I just thought that if I can't make even a small difference for them, it'd be worth it. I see. What about hobbies? Do you have any? Can I ask a question for a change? Well, can you? Sure, go ahead. Well, I don't really know much about you, actually. I'm not sure if there's anyone here who does. That's good. I'm gonna be mysterious. What would you like to know? What did you do before you came here? Avoid the question of making a bad pun. None. None? What do you mean? I mean, it's none of your business. Okay. Nunya, I suppose it's my turn again, so tell me about your hobbies. What I enjoy the most is probably flying. Just flying? She literally wears aviator goggles, bro. Well, not just flying. I do aerobatics or stunt flying. I've been doing that on and off for a couple years now. You must be overqualified delivery flyer in history then. Actually, that might be not so far from the truth. I'm actually hoping to be part of a competition in some time. So you can all do that, but awesome. Where can I watch? Suppose it depends on whether you will still be here when it takes place. It's part of a festival we hold in this town every year. Okay, since it's my turn again, well, this might be an unusual question. So when did they say it was a human that would be coming here? I kind of expected something a little different. What did you expect? Not sure exactly, but they do say it was humans that made us who we are today. You don't seem so different from us, though. I mean, yeah, you do look different from us, but you're not really anything like some of the things that have been said about your kind. I could say the same about you. Really? Yeah, we have plenty of myths about dragons. Mostly they just eat us! Oh wait, that changes everything. Oh, see, now you like her? Yeah, I picked up very strong Rainbow Dash vibes from her before I even started playing this game. I was like... Rainbow Dash. Oh, so now, am I changing course now, universe guy? Dragons are greedy, man-eating monsters. Well, according to some, you're greedy, man-eating monsters and sometimes associated with evil in the apocalypse. Well, that's not very nice. You're right, it's not nice. That's what I get for audio only. But to be fair, some of what I have said about you isn't very nice either. Yeah, she's yellow. with brown aviator goggles. She has green stripes on her snoot, and she has spots on her wings and back. And she's got frilled spines going down her head and neck that are blue and red. A wild viewer appears. Hello, Poppy boy. How are you doing tonight? If it's night where you are. If it's some other time during the day, how are you doing? Phew, good to know you aren't vicious monsters then. Oh, we can be vicious if we wanted to be. We just usually know better. I mean, yeah, since police chief thinks murders on the daily is a normal thing. Go straight to the police, dude. But the other chicken Dale, she assaulted you by taking your blood and then tries to indoctrinate you with her criminal lifestyle. Oh, now you want me to fucking put her in jail? You're like, oh yeah, I love bad girls. Wait, no. I don't. Bram proper knackered as you. Well, it's about 11:30 p.m. where I am. I only have this one drink and it's like a 4%, so I'm not doing much of anything, but I'm playing this game. It's fun. It's funny. I like putting all the puns in there. It's great. I love puns. At least You Aren't Vicious Monsters was aimed at... Rude. Poppy boy, have you played this game? That was the end of it. I have no more left. Oh, shoot. Well, no matter what you might think about humans, I can assure you that I am in no way special or supernatural. 100% it all, baby. Nice. Who's your favorite dragon? I disagree with that. Why? You say that you aren't special, but just the fact that you're here with us right now is quite special to me and many others. It's quite special to me. Just try to see it the other way around. You know, you have a good point. Dad has gone through because new piece. No! Oh, Remy? You love Nerdy Boy? Yeah, I haven't really done anything with him because I'm just like, meh. What were you thinking when you first heard about us? I thought it was awesome because dragons are fucking bum. Bully. Okay, you can't call me a bully. My husband is a nerdy boy. I just... I'm going for the girls. Don't judge me. She gets fed up with nerdy boys because me. No, I don't get fed up. I have plenty of my friends are nerdy boys. I just, girls. I was skeptical. Skeptical about what? I thought making a discovery like this was just awesome. Many people would love to have the opportunity I had just coming here. Choices. Oh, I'm bad at making choices. I gotcha. See, it's not so one-sided after all, so don't be surprised if some of us feel the same way. It's not just a discovery of you dragons. We found a portal to an entirely different world, and we still haven't figured that one out. Neither have we. I'm sure we'll find out soon enough. By the way, interesting selection of books you have there. Draconic Desire, Examine Sphere, are these yours? Every time I hear that title, Draconic Desire, I'm just like, the lusty Argonian maid from Skyrim. Every time. Oh, shit. Edding is a literal banana. No, they're already here when I moved in. Yeah, bananas are nice though. Have you read any of them? I did read Sheridan the Scepter of Sovereignty. How did you like it? I don't even remember that was the Indiana Jones ripoff, right? Oh, I loved it. I see. Oh, you've got Price and Prayer. You should totally read that one. You think so? Why's that? It's not just an entertaining story, it's based on true events. The author is so right when he says there's a lot we can learn from what happened back then. I'll check it out when I have the time. Let me know when you do. I'd be interested in hearing what you have to say about it. Alright, since you asked about my family earlier, I'm going to do the same thing. Is there a Mr. or Mrs. Jess? I'm waiting for you. No, can't say there is. How about a potential Mr. or Mrs. Jess then? Are you looking to date anyone? Maybe. Price and Fair makes me think it's spice and I can't remember. I think I read that one. I don't remember what it's about. Come on, tell me. I just got thrown into the ride. Hey, this is a not real game. I don't want to hear it from you, Mr. Oh, Angela's hot playing Lobotomy Corp earlier, okay? You can just shush. 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 Here's the real question, though. Am I supposed to admit that I'm dating Anna right now? Or what? Okay, there's that one. Oh, it's a shame you can't be with him now, then. Or are you talking about someone you met here? Maybe? Oh my. Would it happen to be someone I know? Maybe. Well, who is it? I'm not sure how many questions that was, but I'm sure it's not your turn anymore. Are we still even playing this game? Sorry, but you gotta play by the rules. Well, go ahead then. You know, why don't we make this a little more interesting while we're at it? Angela said that if I found her attractive, then she was functional as intended. I simply stated if she appeared to be functionally as intended. I never said No, you did say hot. Don't you even fucking lie. You want me to clip it? I will clip it. You said she was hot. You did. You said she was hot. I will clip it. I listened to it. I know what you said. Don't lie to me. Oh my god. You believe this? Other people on Twitch? Universe guy's lying? Go watch his video. Go watch his video from earlier and call him out because he's a liar. I'm getting warm. Poppy boy, I'll just inform you and the rest of the audience right now. If Universe Guy is in the chat, we lighten things up. If that's the term you want to use. What do you suggest? Truth or dare? Oh boy. We're gonna kiss. What's that? We continue asking questions, but if one of us doesn't want to answer the question, we have to do something that person tells us to. I don't even know what kind of dare I would make you do. It could be something that would make me uncomfortable or something you'd like me to see me do. Oh boy, anything? I'll keep in mind that revenge might come quicker than you think, so don't ask someone for anything you wouldn't do yourself. Immediately smiles. Got it. So who's first? You asked the last question, so it's only fair if I start. All right. Welcome to the shit show. Join us Friday or night when we stream together. That's when the real dirty laundry gets aired. Oh, Poppy boy, we play shooter games together on Fridays. Which part of your body is the most ticklish? What's your most guarded secret? What's the most embarrassing thing that ever happened to you? I am not asking this first question. This is inappropriate. This chick just delivered your food and you're gonna ask you what part of her body is the most ticklish? What the fuck? No. No, I'm not asking. No, I'm gonna say what's the most embarrassing thing. Let me think. There was this one time when I was still a teenager. I was messing around and wanted to try out a new flying maneuver, a barrel roll. Do a barrel roll. Needless to say, it ended badly. I guess you didn't succeed then. No, the roll itself went fine, but I lost control after that and plunged right into the ground. Oh, were you hurt? No, luckily I wasn't high when I did it, and there was a great puddle of mud on the ground right where I landed. Of course, all my friends were there to see it. Did they call you Rainbow Crash? That was enough to stop you from ever trying again? No, if anything, it only made me want to try harder. Since it's my turn now, what's your greatest wish? World peace! Try inviting yourself and every other dragon wants to do inappropriate things with you. Pass it off as a cultural faux pas. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, how do I not click the Pokemon reference? Wanna be the best that ever was. It seems like a very personal wish chest. Okay, my turn. What would you do if you're invisible today? Are you scared of dying? Oh my god, let's get right into the fucking... Are you scared of dying? Biggest physical flaw... I'm gonna do the invisible for a day. Invisible, huh? That's a hard one. I mean, no one would see me flying then. I do want people to see that. Well, this question, it's more about what you would do if you had the opportunity to do something without getting caught, like something mischievous or criminal. Oh, I know what I would do. I'd check out the building they found along with that portal. What building? Didn't hear about that? They found a whole building along with the portal. You already heard about that. What are you... Oh, what are you talking about? It's actually underground, and if they have heavily guarded while a team of archaeologists works on it, I think it might contain many secrets and answers about the portal and where it comes from. Interesting. I think I'd like to check that as well. If you knew the world was about to end, what would you do? I'm like, I'm not gonna ask a dying question. She's like, if you knew the world was about to end, what would you do? Is that a question you ask somebody who delivers your food? Hey, pizza guy, what would you do if the world was about to end? Enjoy my life to the fullest in the last moment. Say my goodbyes and hope for the best. Stay outside and watch it all unfold before my eyes. Okay, I mean... There's no hoping for the best if you know the world's ending. Like, I'll be real. Hiding in a bunker does nothing. I'd be like, if there was gonna be a nuclear explosion and there's no hope for living, just fucking watch it. Watch the world burn. Just kidding. I'll just pick this one. An optimist till the very end, I like that. I mean, no, I'm a pessimist. Oh my god, it's there! I'm more likely to ask the delivery person that question than invite them in. If you could come back with me to my world right now, what would you do it? What's your biggest regret? If I asked you to kiss me, would you do it? Alright guys, am I asking her if she wants to kiss me? Oh. The universe guy is about to scream yes in the chat, y'all. I'm waiting. Somebody say, am I selecting the kiss? Actually, the question is prerequisite to them coming in. And obviously... Is that your question, or is that already a dare? A question, I just couldn't think of anything better. Well, then my answer would be no. I don't kiss just anyone you know. Oh, good for you. However, if it was a dare, my answer might be different. Oh! Alright, so from those you've met here so far... Actually, it hasn't given me the option to refuse to answer a question yet, so this isn't even truth or dare. You guys are just answering the questions. Why even asked her? Alright, so from those you've met here so far, who is the one you fancy the most? I think I'll take a dare for this one. Oh, finally. What am I going to have you do? Whatever you like. Honestly, I have no idea. Not to the fact that I just was... Oh my god. Alright, that's fine. Alright, let me think of this for a minute. Oh, it looks like it's getting late. You should probably leave. Wait, what time is it? Whoops, it seems like I've been here longer than I thought. Opens the door, still raining. I guess I'm gonna stay. Seems like the rain has stopped too. Oh, darn. Yeah, that's great. You know, if you want me to come over again, you don't have to order anything to do it. Here's my private number. I'll keep that in mind, thanks. Bye! Oh my god. Anna's gonna find out and kill me. Oh, passion. Is that Anna in bed? Oh my god, guys, are we gonna get to a nudie scene? Oh my god. I don't know, should I keep doing this thing with Anna or go with Adine? Oh shit. No, bad cell phone, don't you lag on me now. Oh no! The morning sun declared the arrival of a new day and woke me from my vivid dreams. Memories of my home enclosed within the towering perimeter wall raced through my head. Might as well carry on, I'd say. I mean, yeah, I could always play it again, right? Beautiful landscape outside the apartment window stood in defiance of these old thoughts. Rolling hills and blue sky were familiar to me now, and the purity of the sight gave me hope. Ding dong. I'm getting overheated, wearing this hoodie. Jess, please come with me. Oh god, what did I do now? What's going on? You sound serious. Chief will explain everything once we arrive. Okay. Hey Chief, Jess is here. Thanks, Sebastian. You can deal with the situation here while I talk to Jess, alright? Of course. Jess, I've got some really bad news. Oh shit. Well, what is it? Did my girlfriend get murdered? You know Anna, right? Okay, you've done more than meet her. God. The big chief is very angry, oh no. I've met her, yes. How about her assistant? I met him once or twice. Well, that's him. Oh shit. Oh good shit. She's not dead. But, wait, the dude I just met the night before is dead? Are you okay? I don't know. Is there anything I can do? Let's just get this over with. Bryce gave me a concerned look, but then nodded. There's more bad news. The blood we found the first victim in town matches the DNA evidence found the second victim at the power facility. Furthermore, the murder weapon method appeared to be the same across all 3 victims, and that's going to be a big problem for you. Why is that? Because with these 3 murders, Riza now qualifies as a serial killer. We won't be able to keep this whole thing quiet for much longer. Wait. Couldn't Anna compare the blood found on the killers to mine, and if it's close, then we know it's a human, and if it's not, it's a dragon? I mean, right? No, don't show any weakness. Big cheat, man. Our authorities, including the ministry, in charge of your whole visit. We'll know about this soon. I have no idea what will happen once you do. Why shouldn't I show any weaknesses? I'm not sure what to say to that. I don't want to worry you, but we can be sure that action will be taken soon. I've been considering this possibility for a while, and I think it might be best if you went back to your own world for now. No, but I'm getting girlfriends! This way we can take action before the ministry does, and before this all becomes public. If we wait, we don't know what they'll do or how the public will react. He will think humans are weak? Oh, okay. Gotcha. Oh, shit. With everything going on, it's too dangerous for you to stay here. No. No? That would be the worst possible time for me to leave. We've given up our PDAs and have hardly anything to show for it. We rode several more generators, and let's not forget Riza's still missing. Isn't that the whole goal? Maybe they just wanted the information, they didn't want to give up any generators. So one of the dragons is killing people. Humans are weak, yes, but he doesn't need to know. If I leave now, the only thing I'll return home with is my life. I've lost everything else. We need those generators, Bryce. I have no idea if your authorities will continue to uphold our deal or what they'll do with Riza, but I'm not leaving until this is over. If that's your decision, then so be it. Anyway, let's get back on track. I called you here for a reason, Jess. In addition to the murder, several things were stolen, among them your PDAs, batteries, and components used to build generators. Does that ring any bells? Not really. Riza might have some knowledge of electronics, but I doubt he has enough to assemble one of your generators, even if he has the parts. Riza is innocent, even though I know how everything runs. Well, I was pretty sure it wasn't Riza the whole time. I mean, he seems like a conspiracy theorist, not a murderer. Even so, it's fair to assume Riza's involvement at this point. No one else has a greater motive to steal the PDAs, especially after what happened between him and Maverick. Unless someone wanted to frame Riza in order to sabotage this whole operation. Do you really believe that? Hey, I'm just saying that it's possible. I'll shelf that idea under possible but unlikely. Hey, Chief, are we done here? Pretty much. Why do you ask? We just got a message from higher-ups. You and Jester to report to the Ministry of Culture and Arts immediately. Immediately as in right now? Yeah, apparently. What's going on? To be frank, I don't know. This is an extraordinary situation, and now that it's getting out of hand, they must want to address it. Yeah, they're gonna throw a party. So it's the worst possibility. Keep your mouth sealed. Find out yourself what happens this summer. No, you're fine. No, you're fine. Reason innocent, the victims fell upon a knife multiple times. It was, well, wasn't the first murder, it was like, oh, this is suicide. Oh, this is suicide. It's like 3 times the option was, this is a suicide. And I'm like, what the fuck? Game, chill. Oh, shit. If you expect the worst, at least you won't be disappointed. Sebastian, you can finish up here and go to the ministry when you're done. We'll probably have to make some arrangements after this meeting. Sure thing, Chief. Let's go then, shall we? It's not like we have a choice. How much longer do I have? I have like 9 minutes. Oh, what? Why is the first thing that popped in my head was a gremlin? The victim had Durgervision, yes, and Emera. Die. Yeah, see, my immediate look at this dragon, I was like, this isn't going to be a pleasant experience for me. That was quicker than I expected. I wouldn't have minded waiting out here a little longer. Greetings, Minister. Greetings. Shall we go inside for our official business? No, I've got everything I need right here. It's so stuffy inside on hot days. My assistant doesn't seem to mind, but I prefer the fresh air. I'd rather just stay right here unless you have any objections. I don't. I see. Well, I know I haven't exactly been up to date in regards to Riza's sudden disappearance, but to get the message today that he is a confirmed serial killer was quite shocking. Frankly, I'm curious as to why the facts of this case have been withheld from me for so long. Simply because they weren't within your jurisdiction. The murders were strictly a police matter. Only with the amount of new evidence, namely the DNA and the blood we found, and these 3 murders now being linked together into him, did your ministry have to become... That was a run-on sentence. Ugh! Have to become involved. I see. So Riza's involvement is now undeniable. I'm afraid so, Minister. You haven't compared the blood, so you cannot say it's undeniable. She is a beep beep. I will break that horn that sits on her face. You wouldn't have minded waiting longer. Okay, shuts door. Well, they're outside, so you could have just turned around and walked away. Extra nothing to be afraid of, though in light of all this, I'm starting to worry about my personal safety. With our thick hides, I don't think our species is much to fear if we consider the murder weapon. Speak for yourself. You don't think someone of my standing needs protection? No one gives a fuck. Oh, for sure. If you're worried about your personal safety, we can look into an escort for you. Good. Considering all the murders took place during the night, I'll certainly need it. Long days are endemic in my line of work. That's enough about myself. We now face the question of what should be done about Riza and Jess. Minister, we continue our hunt for Riza every day. As a matter of fact, Jess has been helping us do that for a while now. And she's like, the fuck? Is that so? One human murderer, another a detective. Interesting. And how do we know Jess isn't following a similar plan to Riza's, whatever that may be? Similar concerns were leveled by Riza's escort Maverick. It was his overreaction that caused Rita to run away in the first place. Let the human talk for once, Chief. Please, Jess, enlighten me. You and Riza came here on the same mission, and the situation has escalated beyond our expectations. What you tell me now will determine the actions I'll take on this matter. Oh, shit. How would an escort make her safer? Green Minister, dragons are evil after all. Oh, I don't think dragons are evil. But the fact that she wears pearls goes to show that she's very particular about her visual appearance. Maybe you should start by telling me your side of the events from the beginning. Riza was fine during his early days here. The things were wrong after you arrived. Oh, you're blaming me? I opened my mouth, but Bryce spoke first, determined to defend me. Arguably, the problems that caused this were apparent even then. How so? Maverick suspected Riza was planning something, but I didn't think he had a case. Well, did he? No, what he had was suspicion. The night he followed Riza, he found both him and Jess at the portal. The humans intended to send one of their promised generators through, but there was a confrontation that ended with both Maverick and Jess wounded and Riza running away. Riza's been missing ever since. I've read the reports already, Chief. The question is, did Maverick cause this, or did he just fail to prevent it? I have no way of knowing that, Minister. You just mentioned your apparent knowledge of problems back then. Problems may not have been the right word. Let's just say Maverick's attitude was not helpful during that encounter. Why did you choose Maverick as his escort in the first place? Protection for the human ambassador was my greatest concern when I made that decision, and Maverick was the most capable individual in that regard. Well, that worked out nicely, didn't it? You seem to think that Maverick shouldn't have remained at Riza's escort, is that true? Yes, he paid more attention to the warning signs. The situation might have been avoided. So you accept responsibility for the incident? Yes, Minister. I see. Now let us get back to the topic of Jess. Riza was your partner in humanity's mission to come to this world. His list of criminal activities not only includes murder, but also theft of generators, electronic components, and the PDAs your people gave to us. Oh, what she needs is... You saying she needed to get laid? I understand why Bryce would reason that you could help the investigation, but we have no other choice but to be suspicious of Riza's partner. What was your motivation when you agreed to help with us? It's beneficial to my actual mission. And what would that be? The deal between our races. I firmly stand by our original agreement. If Riza is involved with these crimes, I want a part of it. It has nothing to do with me or the reasons I came here in the first place. If his actions are endangering this agreement in any way, I want to put a stop to him. I see. Well, after reading up on the whole situation, hearing both their accounts, I believe that Jess is trustworthy. Nevertheless, I think Jess presents a great risk. I trust you, but I don't trust you. Why is that? After this meeting, I will hold a press conference to inform the public of the current situation. People must know the danger posed by Riza. No matter what Bryce and I think about your involvement, the public could feel differently. You, me, and Bryce will have to face the backlash resulting from this information becoming public, and what's more, Jess, you might be a real danger yourself. Yep, I'm danger. Riza himself may come to silence you once he learns that you are helping us, or consider the public uproar from those who would question your involvement. All things considered, it would be for the best if you returned to your own world until the situation has resolved. Everybody wants me to leave. Wow, necessity. Oh, man. I came to the very same conclusion, Minister. Then, with your support, this is what shall be done. Please don't. You don't agree? You send me back now that this diplomatic relationship is over. I have to admit defeat to humanity. There's no way I can return without your generators, our PDAs, or Riza. Maybe could you explain to them what a great choice of an ambassador Riza was? Oh, shit. But I was his partner, so in a way, he's my responsibility. I can't just go back like this. I'm afraid that's not enough. It certainly doesn't outweigh our reasons for sending you home. She's a witch! Just let me explain. I'll tell you everything. Oh god, so much reading. Okay. Years ago, our world was prosperous. Our technology was far more advanced than yours even. Computers not only graced every household, but every single person. It was the age of information. Even children had the power to access the most advanced knowledge at their fingertips. With PDAs, our interconnectedness with people and our environment was greater than ever. Universe Guy, didn't you have a PDA? Didn't you have a BlackBerry? Do you remember that BlackBerry? From locomotion sorry. I need to stop in 2 minutes, Jesus. Okay. From locomotion to repetitive work. Am I saying that wrong? Whatever. Household chores, many processes were automated to such a degree that except for our jobs and hobbies, there was nothing that needed to be done by a person anymore. Does she weigh the same as a duck? I don't think so. She looks like she weighs a lot more than a duck. Even the concept of someone wielding a machine was outdated as wars are no longer fought by people but machines. Hey, just like that anime you're watching, Universe Guy. Looking back, it was probably the single most prosperous time in human history. Exploitation of the environment and other people was at an all-time low, as was crime. Conversely, our technological advancements had drastically increased quality of life. Humans are no longer required for strenuous and repetitive tasks. Education had reached an all-time high. Many jobs were created. General happiness had reached levels never before seen. This will never happen. This is the biggest fallacy of anything. This will never happen. People are incapable of... I'm gonna stop being Debbie Downer, but... It was not a BlackBerry. I have standards. I also still have it. What was the brand then? Da-da. Yet one day, everything changed. The sun. Sunburn out? Oh, it's always the fucking solar flares. A solar flare that headed for Earth was detected by an automated monitoring system. It was determined to be so powerful that it dwarfed all others ever recorded in history. We had less than a week to prepare. Chaos hit much earlier than that as people scrambled to shield themselves and their possessions from an incoming ion storm. Level by level, power lines were switched off, satellites reoriented space, and planes grounded to mitigate the effects that would hit us. Despite humanity's contingency plan for such an event, and all our efforts, we were still not prepared for the sheer magnitude of the solar flare that arrived. It was only then, when a race had become so dependent on technology, that we were immeasurably vulnerable against this kind of disaster. That's why you can't depend on things that are powered by electricity to take care of you. What anime? The one about the chick running the group of people. I'm making a joke because they act like they're robots, but they're real people. I remember it was from 1995. I forgot. That day, a force with the power of 10 billion Hiroshima bombs was unleashed into our atmosphere. The eyewitness reports from that day were varied as they were terrifying. Most powerful solar flare would hit a lot faster than a week. You're not wrong. Huge beautiful aurora could be seen on the horizon before... fireballs hurled across the sky. So... you were very technologically advanced and then shit got wiped out? Is that what happened? In some places, these lights became so bright that even those asleep at night awoke as though day had already arrived. Coronal mass injection by itself did not have the power to kill anyone directly, but the side effects was disastrous. Oh, 86? Yeah. 86, that's what I'm talking about. After the lights in the sky arrived, sparks showered from electrical outlets everywhere, igniting rampant fires in every town and city. Is that what happens to the solar flare? That don't seem accurate. Facilities of stored weapons, fireworks, and other explosives became the centers of widespread destruction and loss of life. During the next stage, solar flare... I thought they weren't fighting anymore. Why they got explosives? During the next stage, the solar flare started to affect body modifications and caused commonplace peacemakers and nanomachines to fail. 50% of the world's population died as a result of this alone. Once the full power of the wave hit us, however, society's unit collapsed in one fell swoop. Power grids in the Earth shut down in an instant, as did all machines that automated our routine tasks. Long-distance communication and transport became a thing of the past. The electric power, the quality of health care plummeted, the water and sewage systems were crippled, diseases we thought defeated centuries ago made their comeback in an unsightly fashion. Many thought the end of the world had arrived, in a way it had. Some people had blamed whoever the belief system would allow and grid the gods that had forsaken them. Others pointed their finger at our lifestyle and society, not that anyone was listening. Practically, we were back in the Middle Ages. Governments collapsed and we were overthrown. The ensuing power vacuum is filled with groups of people that were sometimes organized and sometimes not. Reading speed. Yeah, this is so much fucking text. There's two parts of solar flares, the solar radiation, and the plasma injection. Of course, there were also wars over resources and territory. Weaponry used was improvised or reclaimed from the days when humans had been present on the battlefield. It had been ages when people returned to the old, bloody ways of war. Humanity is in shambles now. Those that I call family and friends now live with me in a giant, mostly self-sufficient city-state of survivors. A huge wall around the perimeter, guarded by militia, prevents city outside interference. It's the only way we can retain a modicum of order. Gangs of raiders and looters run rape on the outside. What is this? Division? I wouldn't hesitate to kill first and ask questions later if they had known about my PDA. Our contained community has flourished for years now. We have homes to live in, crops to grow, and livestock to raise. As still our own automated hospital that runs on salvage generators. Slightly though, supplies are starting to run low and dangerously so. Power we have is running out, illnesses are spread throughout the city, and treatment isn't available as it used to be. Our population is dropping by the day. We took a great risk to increase the radius for our scouting missions, desperate to find something outside the wall that could help us. That's when we found the portal. You already know the rest of the story. We found the portal and you. Now you know why this whole thing is so important to me. All our hopes lie in acquiring the generators you promised us. The act of sending Riza and me here has, without a doubt, already cost the lives of some people back home. Beyond the city walls is a dead zone. We haven't heard from any of our settlements for months now. The state of the rest of the world is unknown. Jesus! When Riza and I were sent here, my peers made it clear that this was our last chance. If anything happens to us, no more people will be sent. Radiation would hit us within a couple minutes and disrupt wireless communication, but it isn't likely to cause permanent damage. If strong enough, it'd fry incinerators. Yeah, so that's what I figured. There's that one movie with Nicolas Cage where it's solar flares and it actually like burns up the earth, but you know, it's a movie, so. If we can't manage to bring something back without help, we'll have sealed the fate of tens of thousands at Lavera City. I'm sorry, Jess, I didn't know. What you're telling me is true. It unfortunately does not work in your favor. As sad as your situation may be, it gives reason a motive. Desperate times call for desperate measures after all. He wouldn't be fucking risking all of this. Like, maybe he's a dick, but I'm sure he understands him fucking up literally dooms everyone else. Could cause burns to exposed persons on that daylight. By the planet, but that's unlikely. And that vein, it also gives you a motive. Considering the gravity of human plight, it gives you all the more reason to collaborate with him. I'm not. What reason he's doing is wrong. You can't send me away under these circumstances because I'm your best bet at finding him. Plasma injection will likely miss us the radiation actually is. Even so, you'd still be in grave danger after we announce Riza's involvement in the murders. I cannot and I will not take responsibility for the consequences when I know of the risks. What about our deal then? In the wake of this new information and a sign of goodwill, we will send the generators to our own through the portal once this is over, under two conditions. Humanity must condemn Riza's actions, and we must reclaim the stolen PDAs. But I've changed my mind. You should have let Jess stay here. I cannot take your word under consideration in this matter, Chief. Taking into account Maverick's actions and your responsibility for them, you will have to be dealt with separately. With my authority as the minister in charge of this human visit, my decision is to have Jess sent back to the human world through the portal. Please. Immediately. Silence. Chief, please arrange for an escort to take Jess to the portal now. And he's gonna be like, bye. He's gonna take me and let me go. Injection strong enough to hit us would take a couple days and would likely sitting in the cut radiation. It would strip Earth's magnosphere and probably kill everything. Oh. Okay. I see. I could do it myself, Minister. Well, we have our own matters to discuss, Chief, and I'd rather not get that over with would rather get that over with as quickly as possible. In that case, one of my officers should be here any moment. I'll arrange for him to meet us here. How handy. Then let us wait for this officer of yours. And Sebastian. Didn't take long for Sebastian to arrive. After the situation was explained, he was visibly shocked, but didn't protest when he was given the task of sending me back through the portal. Let's go, Jess. Don't I even get to say goodbye? Let's not waste any more time. You will still be free to send letters after you have arrived on the other side. Just go, Jess. Come on, then. But my girlfriends! We were silent with Sebastian and I slowly made her out of the portal. Each step I took, I drew closer and closer to the hopelessness waiting for me in the ruins of the human world. All in all, I certainly had a unique experience along these dragons, and although this place was filled with just as much drama and murder as back home, I remember this world and all the people I met. I would finally think back to the days I spent with the comfortable standard living, a shadow of how humanity used to be. Even with the generators, at the very least, I'd be returning home with a few life lessons. Okay? A very insanely huge injection that'll, like, blow a hole in the sun. Okay. What's going on here? Lost in thought, I hadn't even noticed needing to approach. It's none of your concern. Please leave. Can I even get a few minutes before I go? I suppose nobody's stopping us, and make it quick. Hey, Jess, what's going on here? Something serious happened. Looks like I have to leave. Right now? Why? It's the minister's decision, not mine. You'll hear about it soon enough. Does this have anything to do with what I've been hearing? Is Risa really a murderer? I'm afraid so. Oh. Well, what does that make you? I don't have anything to do with that. I was just helping the police find him. And why are you leaving? They don't want me to stay here with all this going on. It's for my own safety. Well, it was nice to get to know you, at least. Likewise. Guess I should get going. Goodbye, Jess. Goodbye, Team. Fun fact, solar flare is the most likely form of evolutionary wall in the universe. Understandable. I think that was a thing that happened in, like, at least once in every season of every, like, Star Trek. I remember her. I was the witness from Riza's first murder. Do you know her? Yes. I see. Is that it? Did I get a bad ending? Am I not getting saved? Nerd. Universe guy knows a lot more than me. I'm not very educated. A few minutes later, we arrived at the portal, standing proud as ever in defiance of the elements. How many years did the structure survive before it was found? Hope I can remember how this thing works. Are you joking? Yeah, sorry. I got it. Or you could just conveniently forget how to use it. That's fine. 90% of stars are red dwarfs, but dwarfs are really cold, and the Goldilocks zone is within the ejection radius. Alright, you Goldilocks. Alright, I suppose it's time for us to say goodbye. It's time to say goodbye. Let's keep it professional. I don't like to mix personal matters with work. Okay, fine, Sebastian. Jesus. He looked away and I shrugged. Whatever. Go ahead and turn it on then. Would you stand between the pillars, please? Of course. I took in place and stared toward the horizon while I thought about what would happen now in this world and others. Even if I made a break for it, I'd become a fugitive no better than Riza. It would be near impossible to investigate the case by myself while on the run in a world I knew so little about. At the very least, I took comfort in the fact that I did everything I could to help, even if it turned out like this. Nevertheless, I dreaded going back empty-handed and returning to my old life in a ruined city. Any second now, the teleportation process would start, disintegrating my body before I even would appear on the other side. Back to my dying world. I wondered if there was any risk of getting me lost somewhere between worlds. We didn't really know how the portals worked after all. Maybe I would be flung somewhere else in the space-time, or might affect my body in some way. I had noticed unusual changes in my body since I arrived in the Dragon's world, but I had no way of knowing if there were potential long-term side effects. I still remember the images I saw when I teleported the first time, the vivid sights and patterns, people and situations I have recognized since then. It only took a moment to arrive at the other side of the portal, yet it felt like I dreamed 1,000 dreams. During the nights I spent here, these dreams had often reappeared. Any time now, I would undergo the same experience again. I was almost relieved that my adventure was over. Things had turned out far differently than I expected. I evaded danger, I got swept into a murder investigation, met incredible, intelligent beings from several different species. It had certainly been a time to remember. With that thought, I closed my eyes and braced myself for the moment that would come any second now. That moment never came. The next thing that did happen was I heard Sebastian's voice. It's not working. Are you joking again? No, really, it's not working. Wait, what is this? It's a pipe bomb! Somebody fucked the portal. Really fucked the portal, Jesus. It's broken. Can you fix it? I don't think so. This doesn't look like a simple act of vandalism. It looks like some parts are torn out. I guess that means I'm not leaving, huh? Not yet, at least. What will we do now? Let's head back. The chief has to know about this right away. Well, neither me nor Riza are getting back now. Error portal not found. Gasp. No one could have expected this turn of events. We were back in the ministry before long. Mara and Bryce were still outside as Remy approached the two of them. Here are the case files, Mara. Why, thank you. Just an officer, what is this about, Emira? That is what I would like to know. I told you to get the fuck out. Please, officer, enlighten me. Why has my order not been carried out? Portal is broken. It's broken? Yeah, it looks like someone chamfered with it and stole parts. I couldn't even get the interface to turn on. We'll check it out once I'm done here. I suppose Jess will stay with us for a while longer. After all, unless you kill me. Seeing as how this is an emergent situation, I will make this short. Chief, as a result of your carelessness regarding Maverick and Riza, you are temporarily removed from any duties related to humans. I fucking knew it. Given these dangerous times, you will instead serve as my personal escort until further notice. Considering the circumstances, you'll be allowed to coordinate the investigation of the portal, but after that, you are immediately returned to me and start your new task. Understood? Understood. Then all of you are dismissed. She turned to leave at Remy trailing after her. Why is Remy there? Alright, let's hit the portal. That includes you, Jess. Of course. Out of the corner of my eye, I spotted a sheet of paper on the ground. Hey, what's this? Emma probably dropped it out of the case files. Either her or her assistant. You better bring that to her. Sebastian and I should hurry to the portal. Meet us there afterwards, okay? Sure. Remy, my boy. Remy, my beloved. Remy, I love you. Mine's a bomb. Well, looks like I'm staying here. No concern whatsoever. Or did I miss? No, no, there's not a bomb. I was joking. The portal's just fucked. Somebody ripped apart the interface. You probably should focus on work. I'm about to wrap it up anyways. Picked up the sheet and started reading. It was about what had happened when I met at Riza at the portal. Of course, it didn't say anything I didn't already know. They have phone booths? As I walked up the stairs, I wondered if it was okay for an anonymous person to enter the building. Oh, excuse me. All I knew about the place was that Emma worked there. I did have an important document that was going to be missed, so I walked inside and be greeted by an empty lobby. Luckily, there were some signs directing me to Emma's office. It didn't take long to find it. I heard voices when I approached the door. By the way, what happened to the scroll you brought me this morning? The last time I saw it, it did not have that tear. I dropped it? Tell me something new for once. Okay, someone else dropped it. Am I supposed to believe that? Remy, are you aware how much this costs? Repairing and replacing artifacts is not cheap. I'm afraid we will have to deduct this from your wage again. I see. You are not doing this on purpose, are you? Of course not. You've been working for me for a long time now. I expect you to learn at some point, but you are very resistant to do so. Not wanting to listen to this any longer, I decided to knock. Oh, never mind. I don't knock that much. There were a few moments of silence. Please, come in. I only opened the door long enough to find Remy the sheet of paper. I only opened the door long enough to hand Remy the sheet of paper. Sorry, my brain's going... I think you dropped this outside? After I closed the door and started to walk away, I heard the voices resume. This is from one of the case files you requested. You must have dropped it? Then why was it left outside? As my assistant, you should have paid more attention. If this got into the wrong hands, someone could get in trouble. Yeah, you're right. She a bitch. See, Emmer's a little spinner dead. Dragons don't have wage protection law sucks. Does that surprise you? I made my way back to the portal and arrived shortly after Bryce and Sebastian. Well, I can confirm it's not turning on. Told you that already. Just wanted to be sure. You really think it would still work after a chunk ripped out of it? Hey, I'm not an engineer. We don't know how the portal works. It was worth another try. There you are, Jess. What did you make of this? I'm afraid I don't know any more than you do. I'm not an engineer either. In that case, we start thinking about the who and the when. There are patrols assigned to the portal and surrounding area day and night. Someone tampered with the portal, they must have seen something. Today's day patrol didn't notice anything unusual, though. I guess she missed the part about the portal being vandalized. It'd be easy to overlook. It's a small part of the machine, and it's... Okay, the screenshot did not look like a small part of the machine. Where are my dragon unions? Be easy to overlook. Small part of the machine. Expect to check every square inch of it with a lap around the area. What about the night patrol, then? When I went over to the reports this morning, I noticed the night patrol hadn't handed theirs in yet. Scandalous. And who was patrolling last night? Let me think for a minute. Schedule always goes in a certain order, so that tonight would have been... Is it Maverick? Damn. What is it? Ah! I can knew it! Night before last night would have been Maverick. I got wrapped up in all the recent chaos and forgot to find a replacement for him when he went on sick leave. Maybe Emma was right to take me off the case. I'm just a washed-up cop. So there was no night guard here at all? That's right. Whoever it was had an easy time doing whatever they wanted. Could it have been Maverick? If he knew no one was going to be here, he could have used that knowledge to his advantage. He couldn't have known that I'd forget to find a replacement, though. I don't usually slip up like this. Oh, okay. What about Riza? Why would he have done it? He'd be cutting off his only way out. No, he'd be doing something smart. If he has the part needed to get the portal working again, he's in control of who gets to use it. He's cutting off our ability to communicate with mankind. We wouldn't be able to inform them of Riza's actions. Maybe we should have kept the investigation secret for this long. Shouldn't have, I bet. If your theory is true, that would prove that Riza's actions are on his own and not humanity's. Hey, I already trust you on that. Or it's a stunt to grant humanity plausible deniability. No way. Things are too dire for humans to take such an extraordinary risk. Especially for that. I figured it'd turn on because she was there. E? Confused? In her mind, everything gets turned on when she's there. What? Had a boss try to tell me I'd be responsible for damages or reminding them of Ohio's wage protection. They tried to get me to sign a form waiving that. I told them to stick it. Can we organize a coup d'etat on Emra? Let's do it! I'm sure that wouldn't be the only reason they'd benefit, though. There must be something we're not aware of. Maybe we're looking at this from the wrong angle. If no one was here to guard the portal, anyone could have broken it. It doesn't necessarily have to have anything to do with Riza or Maverick. But they still have the greatest motives. Sure, but they definitely aren't the only ones to have one. There could be private groups who are interested in the technology or significance as a human artifact. So that puts us exactly nowhere. At least as far as the speculation is concerned, it's about time for forensics to show up anyway. Let's hope they can pull some clues out of all this. Sebastian, can you take it from here? You've just been dedicated to this case as I have. Since I'll have to be at the minister's side for a while, I'd like you to take charge of the investigation for now. Thanks, Chief. I won't let you down. What's up with that anyway? Being appointed as Emra's bodyguard as punishment just seems strange to me. Are you kidding? I could have lost my job. This is a way better outcome. Honestly, she probably did it for her own sake more than anything else, but I'm not complaining. If that's all, I'm going to head back to ministry. I shouldn't keep her waiting. So what does that make you now? Temporary chief? More like case leader. By the way, you don't need to stick around while Frederick does her job. Thanks for your help. I assume you can find her back to your apartment? Yeah, of course. Alright, I'll see you later then. See ya. Alright. Oh my god, still considered spending my free time roaming the town, but decided it would be best to keep myself out of the spotlight. After cooking myself a rudimentary meal, I considered picking up another book when the doorbell rang. Who is it? Is it Anna? Nope. Sebastian. Hey, Jess. Hey, Sebastian, do you need my help again? We're just a small town police department, and with Bryce removed from this case, our resources are thinner than ever. I understand, so what do you have for me? First up is the primary witness in the latest murder, victim's colleague, Anna. She was the one who found the body. Sure, I'll have no problem talking to Anna. A few things have changed since this morning as we've gotten some additional information from forensics that warrants further questioning. She can be found in the production facility. You seem interested in the underground building found near the portal. I realized you might actually be able to help us with that. Since it's suspected to be of human origin, your opinion would be greatly appreciated. I guess I should add archaeologist to my resume. Maybe human matters consultant would be more appropriate. Do you really think it's okay for me to tamper with your priceless discoveries? Oh, you wouldn't actually go in there in person. I just want you to take a look at the collected information in the archives and give us your opinion. Besides, no one is allowed to visit the monument. The building is old and unstable, and there is danger of it collapsing or flooding. Obviously, we don't want either of those things to happen. Flooding? Yeah, the whole building is underground. We've determined that there is a large pocket of water surrounding it. Any kind of disturbance would endanger everything and everyone inside. I see. We also located another witness for the latest murder. Store clerk reported seeing and hearing something. So it's probably worth it to ask him a few questions. Got it. Here are all the details. Visit me at the department once you're done. Sure thing. It was interesting that they still relied on me for their investigations even after they tried to send me back to my world. I didn't expect them to allow me to help with police matters after everything that had happened. They have no options. Now that the possibility of sending me back was eliminated, the advantages of having me on their side apparently outweighed the risks, though I had to wonder who would have to be more careful from now on. What should I do? I need to stop. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and hit the production facility. How much talk am I gonna have with Anna? Jesus Christ. Ugh. I need to wrap it up. Oh, look, it's little delivery boy Lorem. Lorem, right? Yep. Did you get a chance to think about what I told you last time? Don't worry, I didn't lose your number. They kept me pretty busy, so I don't really have much free time. Well, if anything changes, give me a call. I will. I gotta go now, so take care. You too. What was he doing there? Should be the right place. He's not making deliveries this late at night, right? Right? Oh, it's you. I'm a little busy, so I'm not sure if I can take any visitors at the moment. I have a few questions about the murder of your colleague. Is that so? Why do you get to go around asking questions like that? Is it a matter of human interest? Actually, yes, you could say so. Interesting. What's in it for me? Hey, I already agreed to your test. I'm not sure what else I could offer you. Besides, I'm working with the police, so your cooperation would be greatly appreciated. Oh, you're working for our police. Now you really have my attention. I want to see where you're going with this, so by all means, go ahead. You seem pretty calm for someone whose colleague was just murdered. What happened? The last time you saw him alive. I saw him yesterday evening. There were some tests I needed to run overnight, so instead of staying late to set them up, I had Damien do it. That's what colleagues are for, right? What happened when you found him? I might have left early yesterday, but I made up for it by coming in early today before anyone else. That's why I was the one to find him. I was on my way to office when I saw him lying in the middle of the hallway and a puddle of his own blood. What's your relationship? We were colleagues, nothing more. I heard that you didn't particularly like him. Yeah, but that's not unusual. I don't like most people. You really didn't like me, though. Why is that? He was jealous of my success, and it showed. I don't think this is the appropriate thing to say. It'll be all. Thank you, Anna. My pleasure. Time to head back. That was it? First time next minute, I returned apartment for a remote arrest. A small piece of paper had slipped under my door while I was gone. Don't go to the portal, was all it said. I considered the possibility of a hidden message, but that was unlikely. The statement was blunt and quickly scrawled. When clearly they didn't want me to go to the portal, but why I would go there in the first place, as it was out of order right now, such an action would serve no purpose. Looked outside the window, the portal's faint silhouette in the distance. The paper rustled between my fingers. I fidgeted with it, wondering about the messages and sender and significance. My train of thought was finally interrupted by a sharp burst of gunfire echoing from the portal. I had to think fast. Gunshots ensured Reese's involvement. He was at the portal. The question was, why? If this was his attempt to flee back to the human world, he would receive a rather unpleasant surprise the moment he tried to use the portal. Or maybe Sebastian's theory was correct and Riza held the party to repair the portal, in which case his escape would be imminent. The gunshots themselves were another question. Was someone trying to stop him? The police patrol may have seen him, and he may have taken them by surprise. This could be another murder in progress. But all his murders were committed with a sharp weapon before now, not a gun. He didn't want to be heard. Besides, it was only early evening, the town was still bustling. If Riza wanted to stay hidden, he was doing a rather poor job at it. Of course, there was also the possibility that he wanted to be heard, but who would he want to attract? Everyone's favorite acquaintance. I gave you my number. Why haven't you called to hang out? Are you busy? When The police? Maverick could easily be a trap for those hunting him, technically included me, though I wasn't sure if he knew my involvement in the investigation. There's also a very real possibility that he knew my apartment was close enough to the portal here gunshot. All the time you spent talking inside your head, somebody's already dead. Regardless, the words I held in my hands were unmistakable. Don't go to the portal. What should I do? What should I do? This is the last thing I'm gonna do, and then I really gotta shut this down. Am I going to the portal, or am I calling the police? Audience. I really don't know what to do in this situation. Like, I listen well when I know who's telling me what to do, but in this case, I don't know. Risa can go to hell. That doesn't answer my question. Am I going to the portal or calling the police? Also, I am that person. Go get it. Go to portal? Portal. Yo, stay inside? I'm staying? Oh, conflicting answers. Universe guy. Brent says portal, portal, portal. Okay, go to the portal. Fuck the police to be strong like Russia. The path I took was a similar one by now. Even with night falling, it was easy for me to find my way around. Long grotesque shadows stretched before me, and the atmosphere was eerie and dangerous. I couldn't tell if it was because the evening shroud of darkness or if the urgent situation tugging at my mind had twisted my perception. Made it past the village border and pressed on. There was still a fair distance to go. Suddenly, gloved hands grabbed me from behind, clamming my mouth. I couldn't make a sound. From what I could see, it was the same hooded figure that met in the maintenance room after the second murder. It's too late. Maverick already arrived before you did, and he'll make sure that no one else uses the portal today. Don't follow me. What? Ugh. I was shoved to the ground before I could regain my posture. The figure had vanished in the darkness. If Maverick was still in the area, it's a good idea. It was not a good idea to stay here. I wouldn't want to feel his suspicions or worse. It was time to go back to the police department anyways. You tried to go to the portal. Nothing bad happened. There you are, Jess. Seems to me you've taken a liking to Bryce's chair. Maybe I can get used to this. Don't tell Bryce, though. He'll kick my ass. By the way, we have evidence that Riza visited the portal today. Someone reported loud bangs consistent with what we know about his weapon. We didn't manage to catch him, but I wonder if this stunt means he's getting desperate. Who knows? I don't know anything. Now let's take a look at what you got for me. And this isn't much information to go on, but who knows when it might come in handy. I do what I can, which is nothing. I'm flirting with my girlfriend. I know, and your help is greatly appreciated, believe me, especially since we're so short on staff right now. That will be all for today. I'll contact you if we need anything. Of course. See you next time. See ya. Okay, stop. Stop. Game, stop. Finally, a free day. What should I do? Okay. Oh shit, I almost dropped my keyboard. Alright. That is all for today. I guess this is still going, so I guess I'm gonna be playing this again next Wednesday. Thank you for the follow, Poppy Boy. Oh my god, Jess, it's past your bedtime. Yeah, I've only said like a million times, I need to stop, but the words just kept coming on the screen. Thank you for the follow, Advent. Really appreciate it. Alright, yeah. So if you guys want more of this is right now a Wednesday thing, because Wednesday is whatever Wednesday I'm supposed to be playing games that are for our podcast, Family Fun Force, which I will type here. Boop, 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 boop. Podcast. If you I can't type a P. Monkey see, monkey do. Podcast. That is a link to. Shh. Let me talk, and then I'll go to bed. Okay. That is a link to my Universe Guys podcast called Family Fun Force, where we review video games that are family friendly, not necessarily just for kids, but for everybody to play. We just reviewed Monster Hunter Rise, which is normally what I'm playing. So if you want to check it out, check it out. Universe Guy just posted our Discord. If you want to hang out and chat, feel free to pop in there. I just ask PG-13, don't be totally inappropriate. But yeah, I will probably be streaming this again next Wednesday. Tomorrow is Throwback Thursday. I haven't decided yet what I'm doing. I did fighting games last week. I don't know what I'm going to do this week. I kind of want to buy, my brain just, shit, brain. Oh, my brain is not working. Goddamn, my stream is so lagged. Sorry, bro. I can't believe I'm not remembering the name. I'm so upset with myself right now. Okay. I have to Google it because if I don't, I'm just gonna be so mad. That Google search did not help me. Okay, Altered Beast. I really want to buy Altered Beast for like the 5th time in my life and play that on stream because I love it, even though I'm terrible at it. I could also play Sonic the Hedgehog because, you know, OG Sonic, I don't know. So I don't know what I'm playing yet tomorrow, but I'll be playing something that is a throwback or just a game I haven't touched in a while. And then Fridays, I do first-person shooter stuff, usually with Universe Guy. Saturday, I don't think we're doing anything. I might just cancel my stream outright because a friend's coming over to hang out. So it could be a really late stream or not doing it at all. I'm not sure yet. I might convince him to play Pokemon Snap because that's what we're reviewing next, and I haven't played that on stream yet. And I might just stream that with my friend over, but I don't really want to do anything else while he's over because it's kind of rude. Anyways, yeah. So if you want to see any more information on my schedule, just pop on my About section. Still saying Hydro Thunder was fun to listen to, and I want to see you do it with a wheel and throttle. So, I don't think Hydro Thunder is compatible with my wheel. I'll set up a joystick emulator to get it to work. Yeah, you've said that for like 3 weeks now and you have yet to do it. So, just saying. Maybe I'll play Hydro Thunder. I still want to play Motorstorm, but that requires me dragging my PS3 from my bedroom and finding somewhere to put it in the living room, which is a whole mess in itself. You know what I really want to do for Throwback Thursday? Shadow of the Colossus. But you know that game is going to take me so fucking long to beat. Oh boy. Okay, well, that's all the updates ahead of now. I'll be playing something tomorrow night. Don't know what yet. So, hey, let's actually save the game this time. Escape. Save. Just gonna... Empty slot. There we go. We actually saved the game this time. Good job. Oh, there's status? Okay. I like how... what does this card mean, though? Am I gonna have sexy times with Anna? So, neutral? Good. Neutral, neutral, good. Okay. Well, I'm neutral with everybody except the 2 ladies. So, obviously winning. Hey, man, your blood. Read a bunch of books. Learn about fruits. Drink a mysterious liquid. Alright. Salty milk. Alright, okay. I haven't, like, fucked with the main menu at all, so sorry, I'm getting distracted. Okay. I need to quit the game. Quit. Yes. Alright. Yes, I'm gonna go to sleep. Thank you to everybody who stopped by. Thank you for hanging out with me, Universe Guy. I will catch you y'all tomorrow, sometime between 10:30 or 10 and 10:30. It'll most likely be 10:30 because I was fucking around with stuff earlier, and I gotta take a shower tomorrow, so it'll probably be 10:30. So yeah, I'll see y'all later. You have a good night, morning, whatever time it is, wherever you are. And peace out. Boop.